So you want to improve at Valorant, where you don't even have a simple and effective training routine that you can stick to every day. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you guys the only ever training routine you will need to drastically improve at Valorant. Training is one of the most important aspects of ranking up in Valorant, yet it is one of the most overlooked and unutilized, as many people, with the time they have to play, will just try and squeeze in as many Valorant matches as possible instead of actually hopping in a DM or playing some aim labs. Because seriously though, what are you really benefiting if you're just constantly spam queuing a bunch of games? It's like a soccer player playing 10 soccer matches in a day, but then he doesn't actually attend any training with his team or coach. That means he's not going to improve at all, or if he does, very, very slowly, because he's just going to keep on doing the same mistakes over and over again during his matches, and he won't learn anything new. I get it though, spam queuing can be amazing sometimes, especially if you get a fat win streak along the way. However, that is almost never the case, and this is a common trap that we all fall victim to at some point. Even I have, more times than I care to admit. So here is what the best training routine looks like. So once you're finished with your aim labs routine, you're gonna go and hop over into the range. Now, if you don't have an aim labs routine, I suggest you go over and watch this video right after this one. Okay, we're in the range. Now, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna pick up a sheriff and then just warm up. Go crazy and shoot as many bots as you can for about a minute or two. Now, once you're done with that, go over to these settings and do eliminate 50. And then you're going to run over to the middle, and instead of actually shooting the bot, you're just going to move left and right whilst trying your very best to keep your crosshair directly on the bot's head. Now, also try not to squeeze your mouse too hard while you're doing this. Try to just relax and calm down and don't think too much of it. What I like to do is I like to imagine that my mouse is an egg and I'm trying my best not to crack it. This will release any tension you have in your wrist, which will improve your tracking drastically and will limit any shakiness that you have upon tracking in game significantly. So now we're gonna move on to easy bots. What I like to do with these though is I like to look at the left palette right there, flick to the bot, and then flick back to the palette, and then flick to the next bot, and repeat that until it's ended. And when you flick to the bot, you want to micro adjust. Flick, micro adjust, flick, micro adjust, flick, micro adjust, and flick back. So you're going to repeat this until you've killed every single bot, and then obviously we do the exact same thing on the other side. Then once you've done that, change it over to medium bots and just play them like normally. But instead of standing still, just move around as if you're fighting an enemy and you're like strafing or trying to be hard to hit. So just move with it. You don't have to stand still. It's not aim labs. Do this at least 2 times or even 3. Now we're not going to include hard bots in this, because the problem with hard bots is it can make you rush your shots and you will just pick up a lot of bad habits. Alright, so this next exercise will help you with your tracking and your shooting. What you're going to do is you're going to turn on strafe and eliminate 50. And depending on how much time you have, you can do this twice, and I want you to really take your time with when you're shooting these bots. Track them for a few seconds before you shoot. Okay, once you've done that, you're gonna go over and hop into a deathmatch. So for your first deathmatch, what you're gonna do is you're not gonna shoot a single soul and just focus solely on your movement and tracking. What this does, it will improve your movement drastically, and it allows you to form a sense of trigger discipline. If you do this every single day, you're not going to feel the need to rush your shots during your comp games. So just play this whole DM whilst trying to dodge other players' bullets whilst you continue to track them. And yes, it can be so tempting to shoot some people. After they whiff a whole clip on you, you're gonna want to shoot them and just be toxic, but just try to refrain from it. Okay, now you're gonna go ahead and queue up another DM, but this time you can actually shoot, don't worry. But instead, you can only use a sheriff. The sheriff is a really good gun, and if you can use it well, especially on eco round, and get a few one-taps, you'll win so many rounds that can turn around the game. Not only does it help you improve your skills with the sheriff, it also helps you improve your first shot accuracy. Now, yep, we're in a third DM. This time, honestly, you can opt to go for the guardian here for your third DM, but honestly, just just pick any rifle of your choice. And I would play 2 of these. You can play 1 and then play a TDM after just to switch it up. But honestly, I reckon just go for 2 DMs because you're actually playing on real maps and you're getting in like real scenario fights. Now, here's something that I should mention. You know those heal orbs on the floor? Do not go for them at all. I don't care if you're on 1 HP, you are not going to pick up a heal orb. Now, the reason why? Because there's simply no heal orbs in competitive, so it makes no sense to go ahead and pick them up in a DM. So if you're 1 HP, play a bit more passive, maybe jiggle first, and then swing, and try to pick up as many kills as you can on 1 HP. Challenge yourself. Also, please do not fall for the trap of trying to full try hard DMs and try to get the win. You're not here to win, you're here to train. The last thing you want to do is fry your mental because you were 1 kill away from winning, but you didn't because little Timmy tapped you and now you're tilted. Just don't fall for that. That's the worst thing you can do. Then you're going to be tilted after that DM, you're going to queue comp, and you're already going to be tilted before you even get into agent select. So don't go for the win, just play to improve, play it slow, don't go for heal orbs, and that's all you need to do. Play 2 of these and then you'll be ready for comp. Stop. If you are looking to further improve at Valorant, go and check out this video right now. And if you guys found any of these tips helpful, drop a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.